Hey, you. Come on, we're going walking. Hi, Grace. Hi, Gracie. Good morning. Good morning, Bertram. Are you mad? Good morning, Teresa. He is looking as handsome as usual, isn't he? We're taking a little walk. Today we're going to do a Henry double feature, so you'll have your afternoon hang with Henry. I know. Are we going over to the hosta? I'm following you. You go where you want to go. Oh, you want to come with me? Okay, let's go. You want to come say hi to Kate? He says it's during the day, so we're going on our walk over here. We're going to go eat some hosta. He says, Kate, sweet potato? I'm looking for sweet potato. No, you need to browse. Come now. He says, fine. What are we going to nibble on? Excellent. Hi, Chuck. Nice to see you again. He has been cooped up, Miss Katie. I don't think they did find the fox. I was talking with staff today. We're not going in, bud. Sir. Henry. Oh, okay. All right, we're going there. I don't think they have found the fox, but because it's, daytime, we're up by the building. Hi. For those of you that don't know, there was a report of a rabid fox in the area. So just to keep our friends safe, Henry, that's a little much. Are you ready? Oh, shake a. So we were just being cautious and safe for Henry and not taking him on too many big, long walks. So, I mean, rabies is a terrible thing, and we're sad to see that happen to some wildlife. Those are for patients. You don't like peanuts. Hi, Jessica. Oh, Chicagoland loves you, Henry. No, you don't eat that either. That's bird seed. No. Stop it. Henry, you're on camera being naughty. Look at, what's this? I don't think you want that. You don't eat seed. Henry. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Daniel from Norwood, Mass. I bet you have some of... Oh, you want the corn? Dude. Okay, guys, I have to put this down. Hold on one sec. All right. You're in big trouble, sir. Let go. Let go. Let go. Not for you. Hold on. Hold on. Now I'm coming back. Come here. Come on. You're on film, being fresh. He says, I don't want to talk about it. Apparently we're going in here. He wanted the corn that was in the bird seed. He never does that. Yes, we are. Morning meeting. Oh, good. Apparently we're going to just hang and sit in the shade for a bit with Henry. Right, Penny Pen? Good, good. All right, let's turn this around. See if we can answer any questions from folks in regards to the Hennymeister, who's over here eating his breakfast. Hi, Desiree. Thank you for tuning in. So for those of you that don't know, Henry is our resident North American porcupine. He came to us a few years ago after someone tried to raise him and rehabilitate him on their own when he was young. And he is completely tame. So, he's a magnificent ambassador. He's changed lots and lots of people's minds about porcupines, and educated folks about porcupines. Lots of people still think that they can throw their quills. They cannot. So these quills right here, let me flip this around. He has over, good morning, Elaine. He says, good morning. He has over 30,000 quills on his body. We're going to turn a little bit. Okay, there you go. And he does not throw any of them. They're just modified hair. So just like us, you know, if you comb your hair or brush your hair, you're going to be brushing some out here and there. So his quills will fall off and they will definitely grow back in. If he shakes, you know, one may fall off here and there, just like a dog molting or shedding, but they do not shoot them per se. Just like when we sneeze, our hair doesn't go shooting off of our heads. Maureen, he is adorable, isn't he? He's a very good boy. So we have, I don't know if any of you tuned in, we just walked over from Henry's enclosure over there. And we are staying right under here in the shade. Oh, he's so mad at me for taking the birdseed bin. Yeah, he eats all the hosta leaves. So at my house, the deer eat the hosta leaves. But Henry really seems to dig the hosta. So we let him come over and eat them. And I've never had him do that, Katie, with the birdseed. It must have been the corn. He likes corn. Who doesn't, right? But he can't eat that because it's not good for his belly. Did you see how he grabbed it too? It's so fresh. So you'll see him right here. He is a little vegan. He eats just plant material, no meats or anything like that. We've actually had quite a few people tuning in or sending questions about chipmunks that they've seen eating frogs and baby songbirds or birds, small birds, things like that. Our rodents are, most of them are, you know, omnivores. So our red squirrels, our gray squirrels, our chipmunks, those guys will definitely dine on other things. Henry here, nope. Hippie of the forest, my love. Good morning, Sharon. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we do have a spot down there for donations. If folks are able and willing to donate, we greatly appreciate it. We are cranking along and getting our stuff together to, you know, go back into the school year. It looks a little different for everybody. I think my favorite discussion of this year was from a friend of mine who said that, you know, any plan should be looked at as a working document. So we may have to pivot, change, do all those things. You never do know. So we're just enjoying spending time. Hi, Thomas. Welcome. So good to see you. And congratulations, Thomas, on your monarchs hatching. That is exciting. You did a great job. Hi, Sue and Wyndham. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Henry is just, he's going for the hosta. Come here. Can I get your face in here? He's so good. Happy Friday, Henry. Right? Oh, Lauren, wonderful. Did you bring in some baby opossums? It is baby season again. So in our clinic, we still have baby birds. I don't know if anyone tuned in this morning to our I almost said Henry song, nature song. But we do have cardinals and cedar waxwings. More than likely we'll be seeing some goldfinch coming through. And we're also still seeing baby mammals. So we've seen quite a few baby bunnies, baby opossums, we have a baby flying squirrel who's just ridiculously adorable right now. Baby red squirrel, baby gray squirrel. So they are not stopping by any means. What are you doing, hen? You having hosta? We can walk too. He says no. He wants sweet potato. Little does he know that I left a little piece from out back. Let's see. Oh, Katie, Dan is so great. Isn't he wonderful? And actually, if so Katie just said she did watch the bird video. Sorry, she missed it. Dan just did Dan Gardoki is with Lead with Nature, and he does a Learn a Bird segment on YouTube. Everyone should go check it out. This week's was on, sorry as I fall forward, cedar waxwings. Which we have a lot of, so absolutely. Extra Henry for a Friday. Hen, I was coming in for your close-up, bub. Oh, we still got it. You're so cute, buddy. Excellent. Oh, good, Thomas. I'm glad you're having fun with the emoji. It's all right. So you can see, I mean, look at him. Just grabbing the husks and chomping them. You can see those beautiful claws. So those he uses to climb trees when he's not sitting in a hosta plant. And he would climb way out to the end of the branch and nibble on all of those delicious little buds and things like that. We'll do a little close-up of him eating. You're so handsome, bud. Kara, does Henry get fleas and ticks? So he will occasionally get ticks. Yeah, just because you can't not get them because in New England, right? But generally, I mean, these guys do groom themselves. He rarely will get like a mite or a flea, and we can just, you know, give him a careful spray and treat him that way. But he's pretty self-sufficient and pretty clean and tidy and neat, and definitely, he looks like he's in a nest, and I can't get it on film to capture. I mean, he looks like a pterodactyl. He does, Bertram. It's true. Right, Penny? What are you doing in here? Can I take a quick gander at you? You're so handsome. There we go. So, but these guys will get fleas, ticks. They can get all of those things. The one thing that we do see in our wild porcupine patients a lot is mange, which is actually a sarcoptic mange. So it's like a little bug, if you will, or mite that crawls underneath the skin. It's incredibly itchy and terrible, and it's really hard on these guys. So we do see that a bit here and there in our patients. But then our patients for porcupines, unfortunately, usually do come in because they're hit by cars, because they only have one method of defense, which is their quills, and that doesn't do much to stop the cars, does it, Henry? How the heck do you get off a tick off Henry? Dude. So he always gets them by his face, and we'll go. And if he sees us with tweezers, he turns his back to us because he knows what we're going to do. But eventually we get it off, and then we're good. Let's see. Lauren, yeah. We have been seeing a lot of upper respiratory issues in the pork population. They're very prone to it. Native Americans actually had a time of year where they would not eat them because they were considered sick during that time and that upper respiratory issue. We've actually, without giving out too much information, we're going to be part of a published study about a norovirus, I believe, that we have discovered in Maine from a skunk, and it was in a porcupine. So I will wait for that to be published so that we can highlight all the work in clinic. Oh, there was Gracie, our Broadwing, saying hi. But yeah, it's definitely an issue. They definitely will have, you know, really kind of snotty nose, snotty eyes, upper respiratory issues, and it's really hard for them to get past that. Hi, Naomi. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us so much this morning. Everyone's getting a double dose of Henry. So you'll get him this morning with his hosta. Figured we'd take a little walk in the morning sun. Henry says, hi, Naomi. And then you'll get to hang out with him and our executive director, Kristen, this afternoon for your regularly scheduled hang with Henry. Some of the fun things we have coming up. We have our North Country Cider program this weekend. It's almost sold out. Let's see. Jessica, believe that the animal was sick. It could be transferred if eaten. I don't know. I don't know the extent of the study, and I just know that we've been really proud of our clinic staff for noticing it, for working with colleagues to send in interesting, you know, like data and things from necropsies, and then we want to be able to be sure to present that in a full and lengthy way. But it just goes to show, I mean, even while we're sitting, you know, treating animals and things like that, we always have that research in the back of our heads and the fact that, or the back of our minds, the fact that our staff is paying attention for something is just exciting. Oh, thank you so much for donating, Colleen. That was, oops, as I flip. No, Henry, not Sarah. Thank you, Colleen, very much for donating. That's super, super helpful. Henry says, it will buy me a lot of sweet potato. let's see, Jessica, did you say there would be a book? Oh, it's going to be published probably in a medical journal. So especially when we collaborate with colleagues and things, it's really exciting to be able to have your findings published. And so Center for Wildlife will be published eventually when that gets put out, which is really exciting because it's easy to stay in our own bubble. So to be able to share information and what we see and what we're seeing and what we find just makes everybody better and stronger and makes our whole community healthier. Holy cow. What do you do? Oh my goodness. That wasn't Gracie. I don't know if you guys can see it. Way up there is a broadwing. And we were just talking earlier. I'll come over and get you again, Henny Penny, because everyone likes that face. We were just talking with Dan this morning that migration season has really already started. And so our broadwings and osprey and red tails and even some eagles and things are on the move, if you will. So look up when you get outside and go check that out because they're pretty amazing. Henry, I don't know. I think you ate all of it, dude. What do you think? He says, Karen, I'll send you the bill for the gardening. He's like, thanks. Looks good, right? Awesome. Henry, you're so funny. I love it. Oh, Jessica, I'm glad that you got to see the story on Red Eye and Captain John. That was a really special story. And another story of collaboration and things like that. So it's just neat to be able to get everybody involved. Hi, Pen. How's she doing? Oh, did you just burp into the camera? Henry. My goodness. I wonder if they heard you. He says maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. So yeah, actually, Captain John is working on a book about red eye. So if you guys are able to, keep watching and paying attention, we will be able to highlight that book too. Ooh, Henry's Hostas LLC. I'm telling you, money maker. We're gonna go into business. Oh, hey, frogs. I'm going to turn away just real quick. Our frog pond is still pretty busy. What are you guys doing? And there's a big guy over there. Oh, and a big guy right there. How are you still there if those big guys are there? Who knew? Henny Pen, I think that you're going to eat all the leaves. What do you think? Oh, very cool. Now we have our turkey vultures up there. Everyone's enjoying. If you guys are able to get out and up to Mount Agamenticus at all, it's a really, really lovely way to get excited and get involved in migration season. And most of the time folks are up there with their binoculars and stuff, and they love to share their knowledge, which is really cool. You want to do it, socially distanced, of course, and COVID conscious. However, it is a wonderful opportunity to, if you bring your own binoculars and someone's like, hey, look up at, this time or whatever they say, like 11 o'clock. And then you look up at 11 and you see, kettles of falcons and hawks and things like that. And it's just a beautiful way to spend the day. We have snapped into, as Dan was saying earlier, we are out of our hot summer, I guess you could say, and we're switching over to our classic New England fall, which is always my favorite. Henry says it's my favorite too. So you'll start noticing Henry will be getting, I'll probably say September, October. He'll start getting He'll start getting a little bit bigger. He loves to eat, as you can see, but when fall comes around, his metabolism will slow down. And because his metabolism slows down, he will put on a few extra grams here and there. And that's helpful because it helps him stay cozy and, warm during the winter. These guys do not hibernate. They're one of my favorite animals to track in the wintertime. Oh yeah, Kara, he is loving his greens. You're so funny. Oh, we're moving on to the next hosta. Get it, bud. Good, good, good. And they're funny because they change what they eat with the season. So when we usually take him out for walks, we're taking cues from him and seeing what he wants to eat. So sometimes he'll go from maples to beech to white pine to hemlock. So we like to try and mix it up for him as best we can. Let's see, porcupine time. Henry, I can't see you through all the hosta. You're in a hosta jungle. You love it? There you go. It is almost pumpkin season for Henry. We have to monitor his pumpkin intake because he will just chow, 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 chow. But there's really not a lot much cuter than him, you know, chowing down a pumpkin with those little teeth and those little hands. Huh, buddy? What are you doing? And you like your apples, too? Yeah. I'm going to eat that big hosta? Oh, get it. Yeah. We have our, let's see, I think we still have a few spots open for our open house, which is coming up on the 13th. Oh, this is true, Kara. We do all have to monitor our pumpkin intake, especially our pumpkin spice intake. Cider, however, you can just go to town on. Right, Henny Pen? So yeah, we have some fun upcoming events. We have our open house coming up on the 13th of September that I would love. If you guys go onto our website, you can check it out, sign up. We are requiring pre-registration this year due to COVID. And again, just like everything else, it's going to look a little different than it has in past years. That's right, Bertram. Bertram's already pre-registered. Don't you worry. And then this Sunday we have our event at North Country Hard Cider in Rollinsford. It's going to be a raptor and reptile program. Our ambassadors, our mammal ambassadors, are not traveling right now just because we're mammals and there is a pandemic going on. These guys are mammals and we don't ever want them to get sick. And then what else do we have going on? Our quarantine tours. We're going to be rolling out some really cool education options. Where are you going, buddy? In the next few weeks, I know that, I mean, my kids' schools, everyone's schools are having to adjust and adapt and that sort of thing. So we all just need to be, Colleen, I don't know if he could be any cuter, right? Kind of hurts. You're so cute, it hurts. Bertram, you're so cute, it hurts too. It's okay. Oh, we're slowing down. Are you getting full? Are you feeling dainty now when you're eating? You're so funny. Actually, Henry is going to be a staple in one of our upcoming education things that we'll roll out. So you guys will have to keep an eye on him. He's also available. I don't know if you guys know. Bertram is so jealous. I know, it's true. But he's also not listening. When he gets fed, Bertram has to follow commands just for his safety, our safety. Ravens are powerful and strong and also very clever, so it behooves him and us to have a routine. And he does not want to do his routine this morning, so he's feeling a little, it's like the kid that doesn't want to put on his socks or shoes. So we're having that standoff, if you will, at the moment. Susan, does Henry get full? Very rarely. Do you see how he's slowing down, though? So he's definitely fuller than he was a bit ago. Oh, bud. He would continue to eat nonstop, I think, if we let him. We're just going for all the hostas. Is it delish? You're so funny. Well, I mean, as you can see, he has done all this to the hostas. Oh, Chuck, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, Chuck. It's been so lovely to, make all of your acquaintances through these programs. The morning meetings have been so spectacular. Just reaching out and, connecting with folks around the country, and it's just a pleasure. So thank you for welcoming us into your homes and for tuning in and sharing us with your loved ones and your friends too. It's just really special especially in this time. I don't know about you guys, but it's been kind of a crazy week. And so to have all of our community members like you all as a part of this, while Henry sits and is zenly eating his pasta. Uh-oh, trying to reconnect. Okay. It's just wonderful to have you all with us, so thank you. We really appreciate all of you. Thanks, Katie. You too. Now I made myself all weepy. Jeez Louise. Henry, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to try and close out with some nice quiet eating time from you. Let's see. Oh, he is adorable. Oh, thank you, Lynn. That's just so wonderful. And thank you, Chuck. Truly. We were just talking the other day at what wonderful family and friends we have. And we really cherish you guys too. So thank you all for being a part of our community and a part of our Henry time. And what I'm going to do is just sort of zoom in, let you guys close out the last couple minutes with him eating. Probably Bertram talking in the background. And we will see you this afternoon. Alrighty? Thank you guys. Enjoy your Friday. Bertram.